Hi, my name is Benni Jud. I'm musician, producer and mixing engineer from Stuttgart, Germany. And today I'm going to present to you the 8351s by the Finnish company Genelec. The first time that I heard the 8351s was at NAMM show this year, 2017. I remember passing the booth and turning my head like there was playing some Steely Dan over there. And in between all the NAMM noise, I was surprised to hear some clear and defined music. So I just sat down and listened to it for a while. It was pretty close to the end of the show for that day, so I asked the guys very politely if I could plug in my phone, because I brought some rough mixes for my record and I really wanted to hear it on those speakers. I was blown away by the power of those speakers, the stereo width, the definition, and I heard things I never heard before in my rough mixes as well as in records that I really know well. I was really impressed. Back in Germany then, I visited the distribution center and had a nice presentation by Marcel Schächter, who is the product specialist here in Germany for Genelec. And I fell in love with the speakers, a little quieter environment than NAMM, so I could enjoy a little more and heard even more details. And from that point on, I knew that I was going to get those speakers in my studio environment someday. And here they are. These speakers are so pleasing to the ear in so many ways, and I'd call it a five-dimensional listening experience. First and second dimension are for extraordinary stereo image that you get with those speakers. That is probably because of the coax technology. The third dimension would be the depth of their speakers and the impression that you are in the room with the tracks that you listen into. The fourth dimension would be the punch and the dynamic range of those speakers. Get punched back in your seat when you crank up the bass or the kick drum. The fifth dimension, and to me the most important dimension, would be the sonic touch on an emotional bass. Something like a sensitive sung vocal, a nice string line, a delicate finger touch on an acoustic guitar. All these things that can bring your mixes to real perfection. Because that's what it's all about, right? Bring emotion to the listener and make emotion audible. I got the feeling that the 8351s make it a little easier to recognize and emphasize those emotions within a mix or a track, and that's why I chose them, and I'm absolutely happy with my choice.
She calls herself unemotional while I hear her voice bleeding.
Yeah.